first of all welcome our new subscribers. At the same time, the old ones, I really appreciate you. Thank you all to all my subscribers. Now let's dive straight into the video. Today's video, I will be giving you six, let's just say 5 questions, intimate, important, deep questions you should ask in a relationship. Now, when I talk about these questions, I'm not talking about normal questions you must have known before entering a relationship. I'm talking about maybe you already know where the person is from, you already know the person's name, obviously, you know what the person is doing for a living, and all of that. But these questions I'm talking about are the intimate, deep questions. And before you get into the stage of asking these questions I will be giving you now, you must have made up your mind somehow to want to date such person, and you needed these questions. You need these questions I'm going to tell you now to ask, to just to know you're okay, you're good to go in this relationship. First of all, you need to ask this person. By the way, these questions are for both male and female. It works for the two genders. Now, the first question is, where is this relationship heading to? What do you hope to get out of this relationship? That's the first question. Is it a relationship for keeps, what I would like to call keeps, maybe something serious, maybe something we hope could lead to marriage? Or is it that we're just in a space together, we're in the same city together, let's just be friends, let's just have fun while it lasts? It helps us, it helps the two people to know what they are doing, because most times those days you want to assume, you might be assuming that you're on the same page with this person, but no, the other person has something else in his mind, or the other person has something else on her mind. But when you people discuss this, it will help the two of you to know what you are working towards. And when your goals are, you already know what to do. You know whether you want to continue or just to call it quit at that point. And also, number 2 is to ask, is it going to be sexual relationship? You know, one good thing about asking these questions, it comes with maturity. Over time, when when people mature, they are not afraid to be in a relationship, and they are not afraid to ask this question. But this question kind of cuts it accelerates the relationship to the next level, because you already know what you are looking out for, so you will not be assuming. This question of I thought he's heading somewhere, and the other person will be like, oh no, I didn't tell you anything in the first place. It will eliminate things like that. So it's good to ask, is this going to be a sexual relationship? If it's going to be a relationship that will end up in bed, you have to take some precautions. There's no shame about it. There's no pretense about it. You take some precautions. What I mean by precautions, there are some medical tests you can run, or you first of all, you talk about how it's going to be. You just know yourself, like say, know yourself medically, know yourself health-wise, so you don't get to regret anything in future. That is just it. Then the number 3rd question is to know the person's financial worth. Now, when you ask for financial worth, it doesn't really mean you are going to tell the person to just in figure what it is, but you give the person the idea of what you are worth, so the person can know what to expect from that relationship. When I know you cannot afford to be changing my cars every year, it's good you let me know, so that I will know what I'm getting into. But if you keep letting me be in the dark, assuming, oh, she already knows, she should know I'm a young guy, I'm just 36. There are some 36 that are very rich, and there are some 36 years old persons that are on the average, and there are still the poor ones. So you just let me know. Our clothes, we cannot tell with our clothes, we cannot tell without, because there are some people who cannot really afford this kind of things, but they have all these, maybe they are privileged in sometime in the past to acquire this very big house that will create the impression that there is so much money. It's good to discuss finance, but not to break it in figure. You just like let the person know how much, like give the person a range so that you don't get headaches along the line. Then another questions you should be asking is about the other person's relationship, previous relationship. You need to know why he or she had to end his or her previous relationship. Do you know why it is good? Some people will say it's none of your business. You focus on your focus. No, it's really your business, because you should know if from there you know what the person likes or what the person does not like, and you also know the kind of person you are dealing with. Like I said, when you ask these deep questions, you don't really need to date the person for a very long time before you can say, oh, this is what this person can do, oh, this is what this person can, and that's why dating as a matured woman is more fun, and is quite short. When I mean quite short, that's why you see more matured women, they can date for 2 months. I mean more matured women and men, they can date for 2 months, and the next thing they are heading to the altar already. Then you'll be like, yes, because they are mature, they've sought out all these things, compared to when you are young. When you are young, you experiment, you are assuming, maybe you are too afraid to ask some questions. But for matured guys in a relationship, these questions I'm saying is not out of place. So you let the person tell you why he or she ended the previous relationship. Then next on the line is, what is your deal breaker? Let the two of you discuss, what are you going to do? What is that thing that I cannot take? Some people will tell you, oh, I cannot take a girl to cheat. I cannot stand a girl cheating on me. I can never forgive that. That's my deal breaker. Just know it's over. Then some people will be like, especially women, if you cannot take care of my needs, I mean financial needs and emotional needs, that's the deal breaker for me. It's all over. But when you people discuss these deal breakers, I believe it will guide you to make this relationship more interesting and fun, and with less baggages and headaches here and there. Don't you agree with me? Then lastly but not the least is, when this relationship ends, how do you want it to end, or how do you want us to handle the breakup? Now, relationship, one thing about relationship is either it works or it doesn't work. That's just what you expect in any relationship. So it's good, it's not out of place to discuss, okay, whereby we find out that we are not exactly compatible, or maybe we find out that there are other things that will make us not to be together. How do we handle such breakups? I believe when you discuss, express your fear or how you want to be treated. Most people naturally want to be treated with respect. Even though you are serving me the breakfast, please treat me with respect. That's why you see most of these celebrities, when they break up, you start hearing funny stories like, this girl is this, or this guy is a 1-minute man, or this girl, she doesn't even wash her undies, all those dirty stuff. When you sit back and discuss it, now that you people are both in a happy space, you discuss with your partner, okay, really, when these things happen, it hurts, but let's try and control our emotions and respect each other and move on. If you hope to see on the street and greet, you can discuss it. Okay, we don't call each other, we go our separate ways, but when we see on the road, in the bank, in public places, we can just say hi and move on. Don't you agree with me? Let me hear your own thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like and share. See you next time. Bye bye.